Welcome to episode 11 of Give Yourself Some Leeway, with me, your host, Eugene Lee. On today's episode, I want to share the main reasons why New Year's resolutions just don't work for the majority of people, and what you should try instead if you really want to succeed this year. If you do enjoy this episode, please do share with someone who may enjoy it just as much as you do. Share on Facebook or Instagram, and tag me at eugene.leeway if you want to, spark a discussion or something. And if you could also rate this 5 stars on Spotify, it would really help to improve the rating of the show so that others may find it too. So thank you again, and I really hope you enjoy this episode. Hey everyone, and Happy New Year. I hope you all enjoyed your Christmas break, spent time with your family, friends and loved ones. And I'm sure, especially the last 24 hours, you've probably been inundated with everyone's New Year's resolutions and updates. Hashtag New Year, New Me. This is what I'm going to do for 2023, yada, yada, yada. And I don't want to put a downer on it. I don't want to be all bah humbug about New Year's resolutions. It's just that, from experience, 90%, I think it is safe to say about 9 out of 10 times people make New Year's resolutions, they're doomed to fail. And I don't think that it's a human flaw that New Year's resolutions just never work for us. I feel that New Year's resolutions in January don't work. January 1st is not the best time to start your New Year's resolution. And I'm going to base this on the assumption that at least 3/4 of New Year's resolutions are health and fitness related, like weight loss, maybe a fitness goal, running 5k, 10k, a marathon, stopping smoking, stopping vaping, and so on. And especially if it's a fitness goal or a weight loss goal, maybe you want to lose 10 pounds before the summer, the hardest time to start that is when you're still surrounded by cake, selection boxes, cheese boards and bottles of wine. These are all still in your midst between Christmas and New Year's, especially going to the first week of January. So January probably isn't the best time to say, yeah, I'm going to start this week and I'm going to start losing weight in January. I mean, your willpower just can't compete with that. So rather than gorging all that cake and selection boxes and getting through all that cheese over the next 24 hours and then kicking off your January, or simply trying to start off your New Year's resolution while this is all around you and other people are still filling their faces with chocolates, and you just assume you can resist all that temptation around you, you're already dooming your best efforts. The next reason is that starting a new habit and, developing that behavior takes a lot of consistency, and over time it also takes a lot of patience to develop that habit. And most people haven't developed a habit intentionally, which is probably why they've had the same New Year's resolution for the past 5 or 10 years. They choose a thought or wish or a goal that they want to achieve over the next year. They try it out for 2 or 3 weeks at most, and then they abandon it and say, oh sure, I'll try again next year. If anything, this cycle becomes a habit every year. This repetition of choosing a goal and giving up after 2 to 3 weeks when it starts to become uncomfortable or difficult, and just deciding that, okay, it's next year's problem. The best example I can think of this right now is gym memberships. So you'll see a lot of newbies starting in gyms the first week of January, and they'll have their New Year, New Me mentality, and the gyms are going to be jam-packed for the first 2 weeks of January, I guarantee it. But before the end of the month, it's just going to be back to the regulars. gyms are probably going to be dead quiet again. And I can guarantee this is the same cycle that always happens every year after New Year's. That's simply my observation. If there's another reason for the sudden drop in attendance in gyms, please let me know. The next reason why New Year's resolutions are doomed to fail is that how much thought do you think people put into their New Year's resolution? And how much planning do they put into it before they implement it? So let's say you ate, drank, smoked, vaped, or however you indulged yourself over Christmas. You justified it by telling yourself, all right, sure, come the 1st of January, I'm giving up this and that. So I'll enjoy it all now and start fresh in January, and I'll be a new person, and so on and so forth. And that's all well and good, right? Right? Unfortunately, that's not enough planning or thought for your best intentions or willpower to succeed. It is a starting point though. It may help you realize that you need to change, but it's not a solid enough plan. And I mean, I guess that's the problem, isn't it? That people see New Year's resolutions as just that. A fleeting thought on New Year's Day. There's fireworks, bit of champagne, and those goals they have every year, those fleeting thoughts of, hey, I'm going to be healthier, I'm going to lose weight, I'm going to stop smoking, stop vaping, stop drinking, etc., etc. But just like puppies are not just for Christmas, New Year's resolutions are not just for New Year's. Improving yourself, treating yourself better, becoming a better version of yourself, looking out for your health, investing in your physical, mental, emotional health and well-being, your career, your relationships, your family. Do you not think these things deserve more than just a fleeting thought on New Year's Eve and New Year's Day? Now, I'm not telling you to abandon the idea of a New Year's resolution. It's quite the opposite. I want you to take the time to make the best decision for yourself. Use January as a month to get clarity on your goal. What do you truly want to achieve this year? Take the time necessary to plan it all out. Simplify the process. If you tried it before and it failed, how can you make it easier for yourself to succeed this year? If you're ready to take your New Year's resolution seriously in 2023, but you just don't know where to start, let me know, either in the community, the Facebook group Give Yourself Some Leeway, or by email, eugene@leeway.ie. Well, I hope you liked this episode, and I hope you found it helpful. And if you did, subscribe to the show, because it makes sure that you don't miss out on new episodes, and it also helps me because it increases the rankings of the show a little bit, which of course makes it a little more easily found by other people who may like it just as much as you. And if you didn't like this episode or anything about the show in general, or if you have any ideas or suggestions or just feedback that you want to share, shoot me an email, eugene@leeway.ie, and let me know what I could do better, or just what your thoughts are on what you'd like to see me do in the future. I read everything myself. I'm always looking for new ideas and constructive feedback. So thanks again for listening to this episode, and I hope to hear from you soon.